Greetings, my friends, and welcome to Trizity Traveling. I'm your host, John. Today, we have a regular trip report. No walking around any islands, no driving to the end of the road. We are doing an airplane trip report. I'm flying from Salt Lake City to Atlanta today. My ultimate goal is Huntsville, Alabama to visit the Rocket Center, and we will have a trip report from Atlanta to Huntsville on a very quick flight. Today's trip report menu includes a visit to the Delta Sky Club in Salt Lake City, including the fantastic Sky Deck. Not that there's much other than construction to see at this point, but that will change in the future. Also on today's menu is a seat in economy. Yes, that's correct. I'm sitting in economy today. It is still the COVID era, and frankly, a couple snack boxes in first class didn't really seem worth it today. Based on the kind of load numbers and lots of empty seats on the flights I've been taking recently, I took a chance and sat in the back of the 767-300, hoping that I would not have a single serving friend. You'll have to stay tuned and see how that turned out. But before we get to the trip report, I hope you'll take a second to click the subscribe button, hit the reminder bell, and you'll be notified of future content. If you like what I've done today, please give it a like, a thumbs up as well. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into the new Salt Lake City Airport and go check out the Sky Club. I've just arrived in Salt Lake City from my connection from Boise, where we begin today's trip report in the A concourse. If you weren't aware, the first phase of the new Salt Lake City terminal opened in the fall of 2020. I expected my connection flight to Salt Lake City to arrive at a bus gate. Thankfully, it arrived in A, so I didn't have to use the tunnel from the B concourse. I've got about an hour, so let's go visit the Delta Sky Club. The airport designers have named the central atrium of the new Salt Lake City Airport the Canyon. The Delta Sky Club is just east of this central design feature. The club features 2 bars with complimentary and 4 purchase items. In addition, there are 2 separate food and beverage areas. Everything here is prepackaged to signal safety. Not much gluten-free in the club today, but fruit is always welcome. Let's head out to the Sky Deck and check the demolition of the old Salt Lake City terminals. This phase will complete the demolition of the old terminals and will build 22 additional gates in a yet-to-be-started Terminal A East. My time in the club is done, and I'm off to my gate. During the COVID era, boarding is taking place back to front, unless you are in first class, when you can board whenever you want.
Good, perfect. Got it, Ms. Anderson. Thank you. How you doing?
Doing well.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
And today I have a rear seating assignment, so I don't have long to wait before getting on board.
B is on this one. Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Amy and Peter down here.
I think one of the passengers in the 121 business class cabin seemed to recognize me. In the back of the plane, Comfort Plus and Regular Economy are set up in a 2-3-2 seating configuration. All seats have touchscreens, providing in-flight entertainment with a headphone jack and a USB charger. The economy seat is approximately 18 inches wide with a pitch of 31 inches. The pitch is the distance between the seats, front to back. And that's about it for the seating area. So let's move on to the safety video and the final checks.
But our Delta spirit shines brighter than ever. From providing vital needs to vital workers.
The forward two window exits have an escape strap attached inside the window frame, which can be used to assist.
Our Delta Boeing 767-300 is departing to the north today and will be taking a right turn to Atlanta. In a special treat, I managed to catch a circular rainbow around the plane shadow during the departure. I do have about 3 hours to entertain myself, so what are the IFE selections? Delta provides plenty of movies, series, and audio selections for this 3-hour flight. And of course, an Avgeek favorite of mine, the moving map. I teased this in the lead, but my plan to have 2 seats to myself was successful. Hooray for me, I guess. As for my personal IFE, I finished up the movie Tenet. I'm still unsure what I watched there. I think I liked it, but my brain still hurts a little bit from watching it. I had my apple from the Sky Club. It was excellent since the 2 snacks provided in the snack bag, cookies and goldfish, are not something I can have. After moving on from Tenet, I decided to do something a little bit lighter. Bill and Ted Face the Music. I enjoyed some gummies with B&T. Most excellent. But of course I am a lifelong fan of Wild Stallions. I had purchased a day internet pass on my connection to Salt Lake City. Checking the 767 internet, it looks pretty good for basics, like email and browsing, pretty much what you would expect. About 2 hours into the flight, a second round of snack bags were passed out, exactly as the first. Delta used to do better for me. I'm disappointed they did away with their gluten-free snack mix. I was able to use Flight Radar 24 to catch a couple of passing aircraft. I really love these shots. It's too bad I didn't have any optical zoom with me.
Chattanooga, Tennessee. Probably.
Lights on for arrival into Atlanta so the flight attendants can do their final safety checks. As we land in Atlanta, it's time for thumbs up today. I have one today, the 2 snack bags. I'm really giving it a thumbs up since most of you are able to eat the snacks in the snack bag. It's not your problem that I can't. As for thumbs down today, none. It was a great economy flight. If you have any questions or comments about today's flight flying during the COVID era, please post them below.
Some final safety announcements from the crew.
It's our pleasure to welcome you to Atlanta, where the local time is 7:07 p.m. Your safety is Delta's top priority. As we deplanes today, we ask everyone to allow extra space between yourself and other customers. Please remain seated until the customers in front of you have retrieved their items and are 6 feet away. You may then gather your items and deplane. We appreciate your understanding and assistance in keeping everyone on board safe. On behalf of Delta and especially this Atlanta and Salt Lake-based crew, we'd like to thank you for wearing your face mask or covering over your nose and mouth throughout today's flight and helping keep us all safe. We've enjoyed having you on board, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening.
As I mentioned earlier, one more leg to Huntsville, Alabama, home of the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. I'm gonna totally nerd out on a Saturn V rocket. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching today, and as always, I want to wish you and yours safe and happy travels.